Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike Ruthless. I'm back, and this week, this day, whatever, Warriors Computron. I just picked him up a couple weeks ago from a buddy on Facebook named Jackknife. It is his real name. I saw the license plate and the driver's license, so it's all legit. But this is legit because it's real. It's the Takara version of Computron. So, and there's all the guys. Real quick, they give you some nice. Almost like Bluetooth, not Bluetooth, blueprint type catalog for these guys, and very clear, very nice, and illustrated. And a little comic in the back there. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but you got Grimlock. I guess it's Grimlock's birthday, and they're having a party for him. And you got what's that guy's name? The traitor. This does not. I don't like this. It's Marissa Fairborn. She's like a teenager, maybe 10 years old, and he's like hitting on her. It's kind of creepy there, Takara. What's up with that? Anyway, but yeah, so shows you all the configurations you can get them into, all that stuff. There's the all the weapons. I still haven't figured that out. All of them fit together somehow. I'll show you guys. Don't worry. Before this video is over, what I do like though. Strife, Nose Cone, Scattershot, Afterburner, Light Speed. All the original names. I don't understand how Hasbro couldn't keep the names. Like, it's not even Light, it's Light Scream or Light something stupid. I'm like, what the heck, man? Well, come on, Hasbro. What the hell are they doing? And did they change? I think they changed Afterburners too, I think. I'm not sure though. But anyway, Takara got them right. They got the right names. They got the right guys. Let's start reviewing them. Alright guys, there's Light Speed in his robot mode, and I was never a big fan of this mold. It's okay, but it's just like, the legs are kind of wonky. The proportions are okay, they're not bad. It's just like the leg section, especially that middle section there, like, it doesn't pan out right. They don't even out right sometimes. Like I said, it worked for, like they used them for Breakdown originally, for the Stunticons, and then for Wheeljack. And now for Light Speed here, and it actually does work as Light Speed because all the proportions are there, all the details are there, and there's like so much red on them. There you can see the details a little bit better. They should have had the Autobot symbol on the chest. There's the head. And I think Hasbro just used Streetwise and the Prowl mold and all that dead end mold for us, and they didn't even change the head on them. They gave him the same mold. I think it's the Streetwise head. And that's it. But Takara did the right thing, and even though not the greatest mold, they did the right choice, I think. The feet, the legs, everything. Even like he's got two sweet guns. So Takara, thanks for giving us the guns. 'Cause that does make it. Does it look like the original character? Yes. The carbo especially is on point. But they did a good job. You got to use what you got. And this mold does fit it. I mean, even though the other molds are better. The other car molds are better. This one's the mold that fits this guy the most. So, good choice on that one. So, but in this case, it's like one of those things like, I don't like this mold, but it's perfect for Light Speed. And is it perfect for him? Yeah, because it looks like him. And again, these for collectors, you display the pieces, you transform them. You're not gonna fight and pose them. I don't think. Well, you pose them, I guess, but you're not gonna fight and play with them like your kids will. But other than that, not a bad mold for this character anyway. Like I said, not the greatest mold, but not the worst either, because I think, like I said, I'm going to keep saying this, the worst mold, I think, are the Combaticons from the video games. And also the classic Galvatron, that little tank, I think it was a pain in the ass. It looked good, but it was horror just to transform that guy. But anyway, there's Light Speed, and not bad, right? Looks pretty good, and we'll get him into his car mode and do that. Alright guys, there's Light Speed in his car mode. And this was originally Breakdown. They molded it a bit for Wheeljack, but definitely fits for Light Speed. Definitely great car mode. I usually don't use these when they combine, but it fits perfectly because it attaches. You got a little tab there. You got two tabs on the top there, and for attack mode it's great. Or you just take it off altogether and you just get, even like that, it looks good. So they did a good job on Light Speed. So Takara, like I said, not the best mold, but the best car mold for him. And then I just noticed this too. If you look, that's actually like the windshield when he transforms the roll mode. Now I understand why they did that. It looks pretty cool, actually. You know, so but that works. I like it. So they didn't really need that one there. They could have put it on maybe the hood or something, but you don't need that one. Use the one in the grill in there. There you go. That looks cool. So, and the weapons look good too. So, a lot of red on this guy, but still, the original toy was all red. So what do you expect? You know, great figure though. Rolls pretty good. He's in and he's out. And they picked the right guys for the right character. You know, I guess they're doing a casting. They're like, let's see who we could get on Combiner Wars to make Computron. And they got the right characters. They got the right guys for it. And they fixed a few guys around. That's all you had to do, really, you know. But they made it work, and they did make it work, you know. So, hats off to you, Takara. Let's go into the next guy. Next guy, how about let's do a Afterburner next. A retool of Groove. I'm almost identical, except for the canopy here. And the head's different, too, so let's get closer with the head. Everyone says, no, it's the same head as Groove. No, it's a different. Groove has a different head. Now, the Hasbro version has the Groove head. So, Hasbro did that to you guys. Or not to us, because I didn't buy it. And, guy got some nice weapons on. The weapons, red and black, is like the only thing that doesn't fit. I don't think fits with this character. And the whole thing in general, because his weapons were, I think they were orange anyway. So, they gave us red and black. It doesn't look bad, but it's like, they don't match him at all. But hey, we got two weapons. Groove got two weapons as well, so they're big though. So it's like if you hold a weapon like that, look how wide that weapon is. You know, they should have had like slots on the feet or something to put him, because like he did when he was a robot. And he had an individual gun too in the original series. You know, the original G1 toy. But I mean, they did a good job on him. I mean, very white, purple, silver, and some black and some dark purple, dark orange, brownish, you know, so very reminiscent of the G1 cartoon anyway. But still a great mold. I love the mold. Great figure. You got some silver there on the rims too. Not like in the Hasbro version where again, Hasbro doesn't like the color rims for some reason. Whether it's actually all the figures. I mean, we're lucky if we get a few of them colored. I think Dead End and Wild Rider had them colored silver for Combiner Wars, but then who didn't? Like the Protectobot, Streetwise didn't have his colored needed first aid. I don't get it. So it's like they skimp on some figures and some figures that they added in. So Takara usually adds it in. The thing I do like is that Takara didn't go crazy with chrome on this guy, because I know with classics they did some chrome add-ons on some of the figures. I just didn't think it worked, but it works for this guy. Like I said, like we got the Computron, we got the G1 style Computron from Takara, which I'm happy about, and I mean that's all that really matters, you know. A lot of people are satisfied too, and I got a good deal on this guy too. So, but yeah, there he is. A little back heavy, but he stands all right. You know, he's like, all right, no, he didn't fall good. You know, we'll get him into his motorcycle mold. I wish they would have done like a futuristic motorcycle, but I understand why they did this, because it works. It's still a motorcycle, so. But they gave us new heads and weapons, so. And they gave us Computron, so. Alright guys, let's transform this guy. Oh. Alright, and here's Afterburner in his futuristic cycle mode. Actually, it works pretty good. Like I said, a retool of Groove, but it works perfectly well. You know, you didn't need to go too crazy with them. Like, I didn't mind. I love the fact that we got Groove here in the U.S. I was happy anyway. So then to get this guy, it's an extra, having like another one, you know. And it's a great mold. It's a great figure, you know. They really, you know, not too many motorcycle transformers out too much, you know. And if you do, it's like a Legends or Legions class. And like, come on, you know. We finally got a deluxe one. We got Afterburner. There's the two weapons. Like I was saying before, like the weapons just the black and the red, you know what it is? They try to go with that. It's not even red. It's like a dark orange. They try to match up the color of the plastic. But when you do it on a black plastic, it's not. It's going to be darker than it is. So I mean, it's probably the same color as this. It just didn't come out the same. You know, I mean, it's close but it's more red than orange on them. Anyway, yeah, nice Autobot symbol, nice canopy there, silver on the rims. Hasbro, take notes. Yeah, you see his head back there. He's looking at us. Got the kickstand there. He leans over pretty good. So pretty much a great figure overall. And he's stopped rocking. And I like it, dude. It looks pretty good. You know, they didn't have to make too many modifications for it, but it comes out. It's Afterburner. It's a Technobot. So, and there you go. Let's go over to I think Strife is next. Let's go review Strife. Okay, guys, here's Strife, and I love this. This figure is great. It's white, red, and orange. That's all you need, and some silver thrown in. Very, very, very simple. Very. That's all you need. You know. Lots of Autobot symbol. Put some weapons there if you want. I think that plays mostly with what's his face? Blastoff. Because this is a Blastoff remold, and do these come? I think they do come on. And I mean, oh, they do come on. All right, so he's got extra guns. Yeah, just like the original. So I'm glad they kept that part of it in there. The Hasbro version, I'm not sure, was the head's slightly different. The head actually looks more like the toy version of the Hasbro one. This one looks more like the cartoon version, which is what Takara does anyway. But just a great figure overall. Nice size, very bulky. I like it a lot. Yeah. Sometimes the head goes back. So sometimes it comes off the track right there, or what are we gonna call it? The embedding. But other than that, it's a great figure, and he's got his little gun there too. So got thrusters, and then there is a fist there. There's like so much white on this guy. But it's like that clean white, which I like. So the other thing, can't really help it. You know, a lot of hollowness in these figures, but that's how they were designed. But you know what? I don't mind that. You know, as long as the figure looks good and there's some detail, I don't mind it. But especially with the RID figures that are out now that are so hollow and so plain looking. And I understand they did that for the kids, because that's more of a kid line than Combining Wars and Titans Return is right now. But let me just put them in. Get my hands out. There you go. There's a Strife. Looks pretty good. More than pretty, actually. Turn him around real quick, and he's got more red in the back. Red stripe there. Red. Red and white and silver. That's all you needed for this guy. And it worked. A little bit of black for the thrusters, and that's it. And probably the whitest guy of them all. No. Actually, I think so. The rest of them are all like red and white and some orange on the nose cone, of course. But anyway, this is a nice figure. I like the gun on there too. Let's get him into his Star Cruiser jet mode. Alright, so there's Strife in his Strife mode. Now, in his fighter jet mode, almost something out of Star Wars almost. And now, I love this. This figure is great. Retool, repaint of Blastoff. But holy smokes, that's a nice. I like that jet mode. It's not just. It's like a space cruiser mode too, which is what it was originally anyway. These do come off. You got his extra gun. You got a nice Autobot similar. Nice white, red. That's all you need. It's plain and simple. You know, simple to the point. Sometimes less is more, and here it makes sense. Less is more. But you don't need that much, you know. But just to get up closer, just a lot of detail on this guy. You know. I don't understand how. I mean, Takara cares. They want to make something. They want to make something good. I think they're perfectionists. That's what it is. Just like when I like to draw, I want to draw something good. If I mess up, I don't erase. I just start over. You know. You could always edit later. I've edited later on Photoshop and redrawn stuff and just pasted over my older thing to make it look better. But Takara likes to give people what they want. You know. They want to do it right. They want to make it look like the actual character. That's why I'm so glad they did their own Computron. They did it good, you know. But they did a great job on these guys. And Strife just, I mean, the Hasbro Strife, there's no comparison to this one. This one's great. But again, it's two different companies. They don't, you know. Hasbro has I think the more G1-ish head. But again, Takara was going for the anime style head, and in the cartoon he did have it. That's the head he had in the cartoon, so they did a good job. But of course, I'm taking this one over Hasbro any day. Like I say, you guys know, like Hasbro has like hits or misses, but they have more misses than hits. So Anyway, here's a Strife in his jet mode. We got one more guy to review. I don't know who's it gonna be though. Oh yeah, nose cone is coming up next because I think Scattershot I'm gonna do last. So let's go to nose cone. Stop. All right, guys. Here's nose cone, and I like this guy a lot. It's very bulky, very wide. But I mean, he's got to be. He's a drill tank. And it's funny because in the cartoon, he was always like the most laid-back member. Even though if you think about it, he's got a drill, he's got a tank. He's supposed to be the most aggressive one, and he was. He was a good fighter, but most laid-back guy. You know, from the cartoon anyway, which I gathered. They were all pretty good. All the Technobots were level-headed. They were all intelligent. I think that's what gave them, you know, and they were all different in their own way. So, but Nose Cone, the laid-back guy, the surfer dude guy. Great character, great figure though, and like I said, retool of Rook, mold. It's got that big, huge drill on the back, some white, light brown, yellowish orange. Lots of weapons too. Yeah, nice. Kind of just goes right on the back there. So actually, I didn't like it at first that does that, but now I look at it now, I actually like it now. So, and hopefully my camera got all that. I mean, let's get just a quick close-up of them. So, and the head, of course, reminiscent of the cartoon and the G1 toy. I think you could tell the G1 toy heads were like so tiny. They were all the same size. They were technically all remolds of everything too, you know. Before remolds were cool. No, back then you understood. I mean, especially with figures like this. Now it's like like I said, I don't like remolds, but when you bastardize it, when you use it so much, it does get tiring. It does get annoying. Especially with some of the Combiner Wars figures. Like, they use that dead-end Wild Rider mold so many times with Prowl and Smokescreen and Streetwise. It was like, alright, enough's enough. But one or two I could deal with, because that's, you know, if it works, it worked. You know? Especially, you saw Blade, you knew Vortex was coming, you know. So, and it worked. Like, Alpha Bravo I thought was a waste. We didn't need that guy. Anyway. Here's Nose Cone, very cool figure. One of the first Technobots I got when I was younger too. I think I got him up in Pennsylvania a long time ago. But yeah, now I got him again, except in Combiner Wars. Anyway, or Unite Warriors, because it's the car. But let's get this guy into his drill tank mode. It's a cool mold too. Well, watch when he's watch. Let me just transform. You guys just check it out. All right, there's Nose Cone in his drill mode, and I love this. This is a cool ass mode. Cool ass tank, and like a lot of people say, this is Rook. It's a remold of Rook. And why didn't we get this guy in the gift pack? No, we got Brawl with. They took out his gun turret. They gave us like a tiny little drill. It looks like a dentist drill. That's how we got Brawl in the U.S. version of Computron. I mean, I couldn't believe it when they come on. And all you had to do was even if we gotten a Rook with the wheels, but the drill, that would have worked. That even goes in now. I mean, have Rook. Who cares if he's got the wheels? Give us a drill. That's all you need. It's Nose Cone. It would have been cool. Nose Cone would have been like a wheeled guy, which would have worked too. But no, man, it's just like they got to go with it's a tank head. We'll use Brawl, and it doesn't even look like him. Didn't get a different head at all either. So I mean, that's what I don't get. You got your Nose Cone's head right back there. Look, there he is. Oh, he's looking at us. His head back there. So, but that's just the thing. They could have done that. I mean, Hasbro. I mean, at least give us the different heads for the guys so we know who they are. I mean, nobody. The only one that has a different head is Scattershot, and that's it. And the combined roll doesn't either. So, anyway, here's a Technobot Nose Cone. I'm going to stop complaining about Hasbro because I do too much. But I still buy Hasbro stuff. They got some good stuff, but when they have bad stuff, it's really bad. That's the only problem. But anyway, you got two missiles here, main gun. Really, like the colors of this guy are great. No red on him. I think it's the only. Even in the original, he was the only guy that didn't have red on him. He's got more yellow and light brown than the other guys. But no red at all, yeah. But you know what? It still works, and when you combine them together, you'll see too. This is probably gotta be one of my. Him and Strife are my favorite. These guys are just great. It looks like the G1. It reminds you of the G1, and it's a drill. It's an actual drill. All right. You see this guy? He's gonna dig through the earth. He's not gonna dig a 10-foot wall in a hole somewhere in a building like that. The sorry excuse we got from Hasbro. But anyway, nose cone, Technobot. Autobot symbol. Nice silver, white, yellow, light brown, some dark red. That's a dark brown actually. It's more brown than the red, so yeah, no red. But yeah, it fits all together well. The colors are very nice. I like it a lot. And a nice reuse of Rook. I never got the Rook originally because I wasn't really interested, but good mold. I'm gonna say it's a good mold. It's a good toy. So if I see one, maybe I'll pick one up. Just have an extra one, you know. But there you go. There's 4 down, 1 to go. Last one. Scattershot. Like I said, went reverse this time. Usually start with leader, and I'm gonna end with leader. So Scattershot is up next. All right. Usually I do the leader first, but actually, hold on a second. All right, guys, there's Scattershot. Usually, I usually do the leader first, or do I? No, I did, but do the leader last this time, you know. But yeah, there's a Unite Warriors Scattershot. Way different from the Hasbro version, and let me just get a close up. Like the chest is like very G1 reminiscent. Like the Hasbro version in the combiner set and in the individual does not have that. It's got the silver bolt chest. They didn't even bother to change it. Pretty much everything, you know, the arms and thighs are about the same. Like I said, the different remold for the chest, you know, and there's a bit different. Of course, the head's different, and the combiner head. Here's the thing: the combiner head is what makes Computron. How does Hasbro? I don't know if they don't get it or they don't care, but it's like, how do you not do that for the combiner? Give him a different head. Give him if he would have gotten the Computron head, it would have been great. People would have bought it and just would have like repainted a few of the things here and there. But that's all you needed. But no, man, it's Hasbro being cheap as usual. That's right, Hasbro. If you're listening, I said it. I've said it a million times. You haven't been listening. So anyway, and but no, man, it did a good job. Takara did a good job on this guy, and you know what it is too. Originally, like a lot of these characters, I always thought were. Like Silver Bolt came out first, but it works better as Cyclonus, and I think that's what they were going for. The Optimus Prime one too. Like I love the Prime one, but it was meant for Motormaster. It looks better as Motormaster. So and I don't know why they're doing it. They're doing it with Titan Returns too. They're doing it. We're getting the Triple Changer Megatron and Prime. Come on, you know it's Octane and Blitzwing. Give us those guys first. There's enough Primes and Megatrons already. You don't need another one. You know. Or as one guy said, with the Megatron mold, do Battle Trap. Do a dual cut. That would have worked perfectly. But we are getting Blitzwing and Octane, and we got him Astro Train, so yeah, it works. Anyway, but Takara, good job here. And let's just check out the back real quick. You guys know what it looks like. The Silver Bolt figure, not a bad figure. I always call it the skinny guy because he's the skinnier of all of them. I mean, Hotspot and Onslaught are pretty skinny too. But I mean, after Motormaster and Optimus, they're like so bulked up, you know. Who else? Am I missing someone? No, I think that's it. Yeah. I mean, for when it combines though, it does work out pretty good. And one of the, like I always point this out, one of the things about this guy in Superion, the guy flips over and his arms become the thighs, and is like the only one that flips over to it's combined. He combines upside down, as I say. The rest of them are all pretty much the same. They stay upright. But anyway, and you get, and like I said, Takara had to add some guns there. So look at that gun right there. It's nice, and they combine and stuff, you know. And they each get it, and it's like, I understand Hasbro. I understand Hasbro. You got to retool and but at least we understand that. But give the guys different weapons. Give them different guns. You know. I mean, that one Silver Bolt gun for Cyclonus and for Scattershot was a bit much, and it's like, come on, you know. And you take it apart, and that wing is like, what's that, a shield? What's you gonna get shielded from, you know? It doesn't even cover his face. But now Takara did one up, and they one upped them, and they did one better, and they gave everybody their own weapons. So, and Scattershot's got two. So Scattershot, let's transform him and check out his galactic jet mode. Alright guys, there's Scattershot in his jet mode, and just give you guys a top view of that. Real cool design, they did a real good job on him. Some dark red, white Autobot symbol, and that little landing gear there. They got the guns underneath there. Like I said, the transform, not the best. It wasn't their fault. This was originally Silverbolt and Cyclonus, and just having the arms to the side, I thought was like, that's not transforming. That's just like folding up. But I can't complain. They had to do. They did their best with this. I do like the nose cone a little bit better too. They could have added some stuff to it too. They could have added actually, because it flips back, doesn't get in the way of anything. But I think because part of it connects with the wings when it transforms, they had to keep it like that. But other than that, great figure. Again, let me get it closer because sometimes, you know, look at all the detail in the paneling. Sometimes you can't really tell. Like I said, whether it's my camera or not, I'm gonna get a new one soon to get higher detail, higher quality detail. Maybe this is 1080, but this is 1080 on a camera phone too, so you gotta remember that. But yeah, I mean, it's Scattershot. You know, you can tell it's him. You know, it's him. So he did a good job. Actually, you know what? I forgot. You can take I think you can take the gun and put it on the bottom here. And actually, you know what? I'll flip the landing gear up and put it there. And I think it works. There you go. Big ass cannon jet mode. Actually, I just thought of that too. So it does hang a little bit, but actually, you know what? I could also do. He's got 2 pegs in there, so peg this one like that, and then it didn't work. Damn you, third-party company. No. All right, no, it works. All right. It's straight. It's straight as it'll get, I guess. It's a little crooked. She complained. No, it just fell out. But anyway, no, you can't do that. So just wanted to add that in there. Let's do it. Let's do it like that for now. There you go. And it's actually better to display too. It stays up. But yeah. So you get that extra gun from the third party. Do that. But who's next? There you go for Scattershot. Let's go on to the next character. How about actually no, this is the last main guy. So we're going off to Computron after this. Alright guys, Warriors combined. Computron, you get Warriors Computron. And real quick, you got the car head. Here's the other head that goes with him. So I'll just place it on there. He's got 2 heads. But this head, of course, more G1 like, and I'll do a closer of them later. The only thing I would, like I said, blue visor, blue, you know. But they got the blue on him. You got the computer gamma stuff on there. You know, when he lights it up and all that. And you know, let's get a close up of this guy. So get the up and down real quick. But you know, of course, I'm keeping the add-on hands and feet because they're great on him. But let's get a close up of him real quick. I will start down here with the feet. Light speed nose cone. Nose cone, of course, a Rook retool recolor. Get a afterburner there. Groove recolor. Groove retool recolor. Different head. And a blast off retool. Strife. So, and of course, the Silverbolt retool recolor. Scattershot into Computron, of course. There's that G1 head. These do go back too. So now he's got no ears. You can't hear it now. There you go. Hey, he's about to fall over. No. All right, stay right there. I'm almost done with this review. So, and like I said, right there, you got the little details there of the one episode where he's like computing stuff and it goes all over his chest and all that. So the computer stuff on his chest, not it. Nah, never mind what I said. Anyway, let me get the steady camera. There you go. There's Computron. There's Unite Warriors Computron. Now that Hasbro, Craputron. This is the real deal. That's why I opted to get this guy instead, and I'm so happy I did. And yeah, great figure, good job. I like it a lot. So before I forget, I gotta show you all the weapons he comes with. You've seen them on the individual guys, but just lay them out. You're gonna see. You're gonna be surprised how many stuff he comes with, how many weapons he comes with. Let's go check that out. Then I'll put on the add-on kit for the Computron to make him look more G1. But even just getting this one, if we would have gotten this here, would have been great. But Hasbro just cheaping out, you know. They want to make money, but they want to do it cheaply and give us the real deal. So, you know. Anyway, let's go on to that. But there's a last shot of Computron. Last shot of Computron, the real Computron, the Takara Unite Warriors Computron. Let's go check out his weapons and add-on kits and all that good stuff. So, let's do it. These are all the weapons that comes with the Unite Warriors Computron. And just like all these, check it out. I mean, Strife, nose cone, afterburner. Is that... Who's got that one? Lightspeed? Yeah, I think Lightspeed has these two. That's got to be Strife's. And those two, of course, are scatter shots. Wait a second, then whose is this one? Somebody's got... somebody's got three. No. Somebody's got two, I forgot. That's nose cone. Let's put it that way. Strife, Lightspeed, afterburner, scattershot. Alright, there we go. Now I'm messing up. It's because in reality, let's see. Strife just has the one because he's got the cannons on his jet boom, which I don't think come off. I think they might come off. I haven't taken them off though. So, and of course you got the feet and hands here. Get this coin here. Let me open it up for you guys. And now there's Computron face. Look at that. So, I mean, does that come? I think it does. Again, it does come out, but opens up. I'm just gonna leave it in there. But that is nice. If you get a closer look at that, it's nice and shiny. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I mean, this is Takara knows what's. Oh, there you go. Takara knows what they're doing. They know how to represent a character. They know how to make them look important, and they did that here. Especially, I mean, look at all the weapons you get. At least 2 weapons per guy, per character. One has one because he's got extra. Even Nose Cone, who, actually Nose Cone has the 3 then, you know, because of the 2 cannons and the 1 gun. But a lot of cannons there, a lot of gun, a lot of firepower. So, Takara's not messing around. But yeah, so this is going to be a pretty long review, I think. So, let me show you the add-on kit. Well, the head and chest and gun add-on kit for Computron. Then I'll put it on him. So let's go do that. Okay, guys. So here's the upgrade kit that I'm about to put on him. So you can check that out. It comes with the G1-esque head and let me get it here. Very nice. Very detailed. Very well. The only thing I don't like is the visor is like that gold color, which is fine. I mean, hold on a second. I got the. Here's the Takara head. He's got the blue visor, which I love a lot. And pretty close, you know. Antenna's not as long, but good representation. But no, they did do a good job. I mean, it's very high quality, and you got the gun there. It's a very long gun too, so it's a little heavy for him when you hold it, but he can't hold it, so. And of course the chest piece, very reminiscent of the G1 cartoon. Very high quality plastic, very nice. A little off, not as dark as Scattershot's red, but cartoon red, yeah. This actually, like I said, again, I'm going to say it works better with the Hasbro version of him, which actually the Hasbro version does need the upgrade kit to even look like Superion. You know, I don't know. Other than that, if you don't have this kit, the Hasbro version can look like a very red, like I said, Superion, you know. Yeah, this is supposed to be Computron, not Craputron, as we call him, or Betatron, or whatever it's called. So anyway, let me add these on, and I'll put them on him, and we'll check it out. Alright guys, I did want to show you him with the upgrade kits on. Actually the feet and the hands, of course, yeah. He's got his extra gun. He's got the G1-esque chest piece, which looks pretty good on him, you know. He's very makes him very bulky. So let me get a up shot right there. That's how bigger he looks. Yeah. And that's the upgrade kit head too, which actually looks just like the cartoon. So a little bit different than the Takara one, but still good. You know. The only thing I don't like is that the red is almost like a pinkish red, and not like a dark red like here on a Scattershot there. But still works, you know. But I did want to show you this version. Like, this is good for display. It's a pain in the neck because you got to take that off and take the head off and change the head. The head actually slips into the spot in there on Scattershot, so that's, you can either keep it on or switch it out if you want. But there's the upgrade kits on this guy, and the gun, almost like the gun's actually a little bit heavy, so the hand can hold it, but it doesn't hold it up well. It's more like he's having a cane, you know, which you actually doesn't even need. The gun is a bit barrel heavy, if you want to say, or top heavy, but I just want to show you this guy, you know, just to finish off with the upgrade kits added. So, but still, man, very impressive, very good. Hasbro, man, you know what, this works better, I think, with the Hasbro version, because the color is better, and the head, and that fixes that one up, because it's a car version, which is, it doesn't really need that chest piece there. And other than that, though, it's a great figure. You know, if you didn't get the, I didn't even bother with the Hasbro, because Hasbro is just like, they're just like, fuck it, we're gonna give you some toys, you're gonna buy it. And I'm like, oh no, not really, you know. And a lot of fans did buy it because they're on Hasbro's, you know what. But I didn't, because no, I mean, I'm gonna wait out and get the better version, and that's what I did. You know, it's everybody's opinion. Doesn't mean this one is the better version, but to me it is, because it's more representative of the character. You know, and it looks way better. You know. But there you go. There's Takara Unite Warriors Computron with both upgrade kits: the hands, the feet, the gun, the chest, and the head. So, alright guys, that's it for this review. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Mike Ruthless. This is Computron, and we're both out. Alright, so let's get a real quick close-up of all the guys, even though you already saw them in their individual forms, but watching them as a unit there. It's got, like I mentioned, different chest than Silverbolt. The Hasbro version didn't change the chest, so. And there you go. A lot of detail on nose cone here too. You got the back there. So you got the back. That big cone in the back there. It's an ice cream cone. Yeah. But there you go. There's all 5 of them. Hey, come on, camera, focus, guys. I promise I'm getting a new camera soon. This is my phone camera. It's not bad, but it's not great. But it could be better. This should be in HD, like I told it to be, and it's not. But then again, it may be the screen on the camera. When I upload it, everything looks great. So this should look great too. Here, there's all of them collectively in a group shot. So let's go on to a Computron from here. Before I forget, I just want to do a group shot with all the guys with their weapons deployed. So, but yeah, nice group to have. If you don't have them, pick them up. I'm sure you can still get it online. Unite Warriors Computron gift set. I think between $130 and $150 still in the box, not so bad. I picked this up from a guy off Facebook named Jackknife. Yes, that's his real name, but a real cool guy from New York, you know. Actually getting some more stuff from him too. No, man, great guy to deal with. It's always great to deal with another fan, especially when they know. You know, I mean, he obviously took very good care of the set. Great condition, you know. Everything was great. I mean, I was happy with it. And like I said, I wanted to get a Computron for a while. So, Jackknife, thanks a lot. I'll probably see you again. You know, meet up again. Maybe at a show sometime. Who knows, you know. And hopefully we'll do business again later on. But, again, thanks to him, you know. And, guys, keep watching. And, what else? Yeah, keep watching, keep collecting. More stuff's coming soon, you know. I don't do the videos as often as I should, but, you know, with work and life and all that, you know, sometimes you don't have time, but I still love doing them, though. I still love collecting. I grew up with this stuff. I love to do artwork, too, and draw, so you guys know that. So I'm always going to have videos up, maybe once in a while, but I'll have some more stuff's coming right now. I'll put it all, what I do is I do it all in groups. I'll film like a bunch of videos and put them all up, but they'll always be there. So, but this group, like I said, this set, I had to get it, had to have it, now I got it. So, yeah, go get it. And actually, if you guys get a chance, nothing to do with Transformers, but get some Dunkin' Donuts frozen coffee. It's great. I just got it today. It's like, I can't explain it. You just got to go get it. So it helped me, you know, do this video, too, because, like, especially with a lot of talking and all that. So I got so much energy now from the caffeine. Anyway, guys, I'm Mike Ruthless. Thanks for watching. Thanks again to Jackknife. I'm out. We're out. Technobots are out.